I don't know how I feel about that V being gone from Shannon Sharpe.
I don't know how I feel neither.
What you mean?
Like, I've been processing for a few days. I'm still not sure how I feel about it.
How do you feel overall about the Shannon? I mean, I know we talked about it a lot, right?
I'm saying I don't get weird.
Like, I understand it because you would be held liable for some things and it would be some money. I understand it. I guess it's always interesting to me to see the decision that companies make when they are riding the black.
New York Times says that their deal ends at the end of August.
All right, Erickson says that the New York Times says that Shannon's deal ends at August. I'm sure that's true, which is why we heard some of those rumors and shit coming out. It's not the end of August, and that V is gone.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not like it looked like, what we're assuming here, speculative, is it don't look like they tried to keep him, were working in good faith to keep him. And it's just always interesting to me to see how the companies handle it that are riding the hot black hand.
Two things though. 4 or 5 months ago, they might have been in. This is all speculative. They might have been in contract negotiations. You might have been giving us your ass to kiss. Now all of a sudden shit jumped off. We good.
There's a lot
It's
of
possible.
great.
You get what I'm saying? It's a possibility.
No, I'm taking your premise because we pod, so it's fun to fucking theorize shit. But taking your premise, there's a lot of gray area between you giving us your ass to kiss and we good, right? Like if you do some dumb shit and I know you valuable and I'm able to get you at a cheap or at a discount now, then we having new conversations. But to go from you the hottest nigga on earth to ESPN leaving you to now we are leaving you as the volume, I don't know if I like it.
Become a gym member with Project Transition. As a giver every month, small gifts have a big impact in creating real change. Not only will you transform lives, you'll also win and unlock once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Join me, Marcellus Wiley, in making a real impact through Project Transition, a global giving community dedicated to uplifting underserved youth with mentorship, education, and access to real opportunities. Your donation doesn't just enter you to win unforgettable prizes and exclusive experiences with myself and other gym members. It fuels our mission to empower the next generation of leaders, dreamers, and game changers. From after-school programs, life skills camps, and career development, every dollar helps unlock potential where it's needed most and where every person makes a world of difference. Give back, win big, be the difference, be greater than your greatest excuse. Support Project Transition today. Become a gym member and help turn obstacles into opportunities. Wah, wah, wah. Woo! A lot of people have been hitting me up about this. Give me the dope, the inside information, Wiley, the uncut, the pure. We're talking about the hottest guy on both platforms, right? We're talking about digital and linear, the Shannon Sharpe. And the timeline, if you really dive into it, just doesn't add up to what even Joe Budden is surmising. A lot of people are like, the deal's up at the end of August. Why is the V gone already? And when did it first disappear? A lot of people point to the allegations and say, oh, once the allegations hit, the volume sign disappeared. A lot of people also are chiming in and saying, no, it was before that. So let's just piece this all together and see where it's at. So New York Times reports that the deal ends at the end of August, which will be convenient with his departure from FS1 negotiations, probably a couple-year deal, and it ends in August. But let's go back. Let's go back to where the research really takes you. And it goes so far back, I'm talking about even Super Bowl. Yeah, Super Bowl week. First time you saw the nightcap sign without the V. And you're like, really? What's going on here? Club Shay Shay. DraftKings is still rocking with them to present day, but the volume sign first reported not there. And y'all can beat it up in the comments. If you got a better version, you got more facts, you got more to add to this situation. So Super Bowl week, no more nightcap and the volume. The V is gone. February 19th, Club Shay Shay. The V is gone. Really? That's early because the first reports that we heard from Shannon Sharpe this offseason was about his big deal, $100 million deal. So this is like a $100 million question. Where did the V go? April 18th, 2025, Front Office Sports says he's up for a $100 million contract. Okay? But then 3 days later, they rained on that parade because the civil lawsuit was filed. And we all know what happened from that point forward. We all went on the ride with Shannon Sharpe because of all the dirty laundry that was aired out at that time. You fast forward to July 30th when ESPN says, yes, he won't be back on our airwaves, right? So look at that timeline. And the real question is, the $100 million question is, Why did the V disappear so early? Well, if you remember when the lawsuit first happened and all the laundry was aired out, his lawyer did something that was head scratching to everybody. Why are you talking so much? Why are you telling us everything, including that you guys had offered a settlement before? Now, he also added to that, people didn't really take notice of, they've been in negotiation for more than 6 weeks. Wow. So you know what that means? If you add all this up logically, it means that the lady, OnlyFans, sent a demand letter to Shannon Sharpe, sent a demand letter to the Volume, Colin Coward. They knew about this situation as early as February, and that's where the V went. Now, that's conjecture. That is what I've added up. Allegedly, whatever you got to say to protect it, but that's what the facts and the dates actually suggest. So imagine, the real of this conversation is simple. So much happens behind the scenes. So much happens off camera to the point where you don't even notice it, and then all of a sudden through selective perception, once you hear that Shannon's in hot water, then you start to say, oh man, the Volume dropped him. Even like to Joe Budden, the Podfather, sitting there saying, man, I don't like this. Well, I know you don't like this now, but I'm sure Shannon and Colin Coward didn't like it in February or even earlier when they first caught wind of this. And then you got to go through all of those theatrics. You got to go through those semantics. You got to play all these roles. You got to keep all these balls in the air so that everything can work. It's crazy, right? It's real out there. So if you look at it from that perspective, man, since the Super Bowl, Shannon been dealing with this, sitting on them rocks, and then trying to negotiate. Because he knows I need to get that offer out there. I need to get that offer that is out there, or I need to make sure I get an offer out there. So then it leaks that you got $100 million in the waiting because you're not getting it from the Volume, because the Volume already hip to the fact that you got this situation going on. Peep game? So then that makes you say either A, that leak was real, because, man, somebody was trying to snatch you up who didn't know that you were going through this mediation, going through this lawsuit and allegation, because it wasn't public. Only Colin, the Volume knew, and Shannon knew in his circle. So that makes it real. Like, damn, you had $100 million. Or it could look at as, dang, that wasn't real. That's fake. You know why? Because you putting that out there because you know it's ending. You know it's bad at the Volume because y'all already got hit with the letter. So now you just trying to put it out there. Somebody take the bait. Somebody take the bite, because they like, success begets success. If everybody wants something, everybody wants it. Somebody wants you, everybody wants you. That's why it's hard for a married man out here, right? That's what people say. So the point is, which side do you believe? Which story do you believe? Where do you go? So beat it up in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about it. I think it's just as simple as that. Like, man, this has been going on way before. We're talking February, if not before. And they couldn't come to a deal in negotiation, and then it got put out there that, hey, we need $100 million from somebody. I don't think that was real. I think that was just put out there, $100 million from somebody, and then it came back to bite them, because now the negotiation's off. That's what we dealing with. OnlyFans went the only way she knew how. So beat up in the comments. Let me know what you guys think, and let's have some fun with that. All right. So now, you know what we do on this show, boy. We flow, boy. But before we flow, boy, we check in on your dough, boy. So let's talk. Monitor debt resolution. That's my team right there. You know what it is. Call us today. You could hit the QR code, or you could go to the website. If I move my big head, pt.monitordebt.com, right there. Yes, I'm talking about any type of debt, financial debt of personal, credit card, student loan, medical. You just got debt. Chasing Shannon Sharpe on the road tour. Him and Chad Ochocinco, you just got debt. Like my man Martin, he's a postal carrier. He putting his oldest through school, and he got his youngest in sports. But it costs to be the boss, right? And especially them youngest. Hey, yo, little man, you need a personal trainer too, right? So he's stuck in all of that. So what happens? You need to hit up a solution. So he went into my link in my description and got his financial wellness prescription. You need to do the same thing. Thousands of you have called. Hundreds of you have gotten plans. And this is how you do it right here. Go to right there, 866-204-0071. Call right now, 866-204-0071. Now, you know what we do on this show, boy. We flow, boy. Let's go get this.
All we want is our share.
All he wants is his share. I could have went in, but nah, I'ma chill. Cause this rap right here I wrote, too real. Oh man, I want y'all sit back and feel. Oh man, hopefully this will heal. Let's get it in. Shannon lit that mic up, thought the volume was his crib. Dropping hot takes daily, man, the numbers really big. Club Shay pumping, nightcap in the light. Him and Ocho wildin' out, keeping the internet hype. But whispers turn to thunder, allegations in the street. Front office getting nervous, sponsors tapping their feet. By the Super Bowl week, logo ghosted off the screen. That big V for volume, man, it vanished clean. Coward shook his head like this heat ain't mine. So the contract clock struck midnight ahead of his time. So ride to August, keep that bag on lock. But the lawsuit dropped heavy like a cinder block. Now Shannon on the journey, brother, year been insane. 1 minute at the top, next minute in rain. Ocho riding shotgun, talking wild on the set. Together they the circus that we love, but forget it's lawsuits, it's headlines, it's contracts, it's beef. Shay media rising while the ties get brief. He a Hall of Fame tight end, but the spotlight's a curse. 1 foot in the bag, other foot in the dirt. Whoa, he smoking that cigar, still flexing them suits, still quoting the Uncle Shay with them viral roots. Yeah, the volume cut the cord, but the brand still loud. Ocho and Onk going clown, entertain the crowd. From logo to the lawsuit, the ride got hot. Volume bailed early, but Shay don't stop. Ocho in the mix, man, the year been a trip. Shannon Sharpe, stay savage, bruh. Win, lose, or slip. Make them say, nah. This is Marcellus Wiley with an urgent message for anyone struggling with over $10,000 in credit card debt. Here's what you need to do right now. Visit pt.monitordebt.com. They've helped thousands reduce what they owe by dealing directly with creditors, cutting balances by 30, 40, even 50%. This isn't a loan. This is a proven debt settlement program where you make affordable monthly deposits while they do the heavy lifting. Many clients become debt-free in 24 to 48 months. Don't wait another day drowning in interest. Call 866-204-0071 or visit pt.monitordebt.com. Your financial freedom is waiting. It's just one phone call away.
All right, y'all. Let me put you on to something that's part of my daily routine now. Vinia, not a powder, not a pill. It's the twice daily chews, and yeah, they taste good too. I used to force down beet juice before games just to get my blood flow going. Hated the taste, hated the mess. Vinia, way better benefits, way better experience. This is a real blood flow product, clinically proven to dilate your arteries and help your blood flow naturally produce nitric oxide. Vinia actually retrains your cells to unlock more of it the way your body's supposed to. Bruh, that's pie seed resveratrol at work. Consistent, efficient, powerful. Whether I'm in the studio, running around with my itty bitties, or battling on a pickleball court, I want to stay sharp and in rhythm. Vinia helps me get there. It's plant-based, no stimulants, no crash, no jitters, no banned substances, no junk. It's Informed Sports certified, just something that actually delivers. So if you're trying to show up every day at your best, skip the beet juice. Go with Vinia. Blood flow energy that shows up for you. Link in description, vinia.com/Marcellus. Discount code Marcellus10 for a 10% discount. Wow.
It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come.
Oh, this is not hyperbole here.
Because I think the birds.
Time to hydrate. Hydration's the situation, so